As a busy CEO, the most important meeting of my day happens right here. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Krystal TV, where today we are talking about yoga mats. As a busy CEO, one of the things that I know is having a strong self-care practice is essential to running a successful business. And for me, that practice is yoga. Now, it's taken me 10 years to develop that practice. And in that 10 years time, I have been through dozens of yoga mats. And if there's one thing I've learned is your yoga mat can make or break your yoga experience. Self-care isn't just about doing the thing. Self-care is an experience. Sort of like creating a room is an experience. And so for me, the mat is a big part of the experience. I've tried the cheap plastic crappy mats. I've tried the overpriced, double-sided, over-the-top, extra cushy mats, and everything in between. And it wasn't until I found this mat that I really found a mat that enhanced my yoga experience. I absolutely love this yoga mat by American. It is a jute mat. It is made of jute and natural tree rubber, and it is so soft to the touch. Literally, when I'm doing yoga, it is just an experience in itself to touch the mat and be in movement on this mat. It really does enhance my yoga experience. This particular mat is extra long at 72 inches. It's 24 inches wide and 5 millimeters or 1/4 inch thick. It's quite cushiony and plush, as well as soft to the touch. Of course, it's eco-friendly, being made of natural products. The usable side is jute. The reverse side is the natural tree rubber, which makes it non-slip on the floor, which is nice. I personally do not practice in a yoga studio. I practice strictly at home and have since 2016, but being a nomad, we have moved numerous times over that period. So I have used this on hardwood floors as well as carpet and tile, and it does not slip or slide at all. The mat keeps traction in place. The top part, on the other hand, does have a little bit of slide, which helps in transitions from one pose to another. And if you get a little sweaty, it does tend to give you enough of a grip that you can stay in place. It is safe to use in hot yoga studios where you do work up an excessive sweat. And it does tend to give a little bit better grip when you're sweaty, which is helpful when you're doing hot yoga. It does only weigh about 6 pounds, so carrying it is easy as it's fairly lightweight. It also comes with a carrying strap, which is super handy, and it's supposed to be machine washable. However, I have found that it just doesn't get dirty. In previous mats that I have owned, anything in rubber, plastic surface, they get dirty. You can see feet prints over time or changes to the color just from human oils and on the skin. But I have not noticed that at all in this mat. As of this recording, it is 2022. I have now had this mat since the spring of 2019. It's now fall, so 3.5 years, and there is still no discoloration, no staining, no smell or odors. So I have not had to clean this as I did previous mats that I have owned, which is a huge bonus. I cannot say enough good things about this mat, and what an absolute joy it is to spend a couple hours every morning doing yoga on this mat. I highly recommend it. As a bonus, if you are a yin practitioner like myself, I also highly recommend this bolster pillow to go with your mat to complete your setup of yoga equipment. This bolster pillow is by far and away the best quality I have found. I have purchased a couple of other ones and they have fallen apart very quickly. This one, this particular brand, I have purchased This is my third. They last me a couple of years before inevitably they do get broken down. But I do spend a good 2 hours a day beating the hell out of this thing. So its durability is incredible. One of the things I love about it is it has handles on both sides, not just one. These handles are reinforced and I've never had one tear on me. Like I said, this is my third pillow and I will always buy bolster pillows from them. It comes in multiple colors. It does have this zipper that runs the full length of the side so that you can remove this cover and wash it. They are a little harder to get back on once you've washed them, and I find that for most things, if I've spilled anything on them, just wiping them with a rag is sufficient. But this one has the zipper that runs down the shorter of the two sides. I've had others that the zipper runs down the middle of the widest piece, making it only usable really on one side, or you have a zipper running in your back, or and it makes it almost unusable. This one is incredibly durable. I believe this one is about 3 years old as well, and you can see it's starting to get a little bit misshapen, but it's still quite solid and firm. It's probably got at least another year before this one needs to be replaced, but any other yoga bolster that I have found has fallen apart within months. And so for this one to stand up to the abuse I put it through every day, it's an incredibly durable bolster. I will share links in the description below to both items so that they're easier for you to find. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite yoga mat? While you're down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.